Swedes teaching Chinese to fly airplanes in Southern California. This isn't a joke, and there's no punchline. It's just business as usual at the El Cajon Airport.
The Chinese love basketball. So
They do?
They love basketball. So they've gone up to LA a couple of times, seen the LA Lakers.
Carl Fredrik Lindfeld is operations director for SAA, as the Swedish flight school is typically called. He's talking about pilots in training from China, where the school now gets most of its students. Lindfeld says the flight school, which is named after its Swedish parent company, was founded in 1994. But why come all the way to San Diego to train flight students?
First of all, the weather is great, and it's actually a big part of it. In regards to flight training, we are dependent upon, in the initial stages of flight training, with good weather.
He adds the cost of doing business is a lot less in the U.S.
Fuel prices are much better. In Europe, the fuel price is almost twice the price as it is here.
SAA does train some amateur pilots, but the cost of the one-year program, close to $70,000, means the vast majority of students are aiming to become professional pilots. Flight instructor Marlon Olivares says even though these students will eventually fly 737s and the like, they learn their fundamentals on small prop planes.
You have to teach them airspeed control, feeling for the airplane when you're actually flying to see how much pressures you might need on a takeoff or on a landing. So that sort of figuring out how to get the feeling for the aircraft is what they're learning here.
The students who come to train at SAA have to find some place in El Cajon to live, and you could say that this is their flight school dormitory. SAA rents about 50 units at this El Cajon apartment development and reserves them for its students. It even provides daily transportation to classes.
Hello, welcome.
This apartment unit is shared by 4 flight students, some of them from Holland. The dismembered Thai speak to the custom of having your tie cut in half to commemorate your first solo flight. One of those Dutch students is Mitzi Fun Hamburg, a rare female flight student. She recalls her first flying lesson.
And I felt like, wow, if this can become my job, that would be so nice.
Another SAA student is Louis Liu, a Chinese student who's happy to be in San Diego.
It's a beautiful city. I like it very much. And the weather is always good, and so that we can keep on flying every day.
Liu is one of the Chinese students who now make up 2/3 of SAA's students. China Southern Airlines is sponsoring him and paying his tuition. Like so many things in China's economy, aviation is booming, and the airline industry is trying to correct a severe deficit of pilots.
Well, I think that is like any other business where the market dictates which country or what type of students are going to be here training.
San Diego County Airport Director Peter Drinkwater says San Diego should see Scandinavian Aviation Academy as a tool for economic development.
I think it's something to be proud of that San Diego, in a global economy and even in a U.S. economy that has troubles right now, is able to compete and land these types of contracts. And those students bring money in that goes into renting apartments, eating at local restaurants, attending local activities, and those kinds of relationships very likely can generate other opportunities for San Diego beyond aviation training.